How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that can't quite be explained. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more eerie content just like this. Are you the type of person who leaves their curtains open at night time? If so, you'll likely think again after watching this video uploaded to TikTok by Old Fogey John. The brief clip shows the TikToker's window late at night. The house is brightly lit inside, but outside the sky is totally black. Unfortunately, the night is far from peaceful. If you watch closely, you may notice something strange lurking outside. Take a look. You can see what looks like small glowing eyes through the left-hand side of the window. Then another set becomes visible, this time on the right. It seems that there's actually two figures peering through the glass. To some viewers, their indistinct shapes resemble descriptions of the cryptid known as the Mothman, a tall brown or grey creature with large wings and glowing eyes. So what do you think it shows? Creepy cryptids, a pair of peeping toms, or something else entirely? Let me know where you land on this in the comments down below. Abandoned places are a favourite of both urban explorers and paranormal investigators alike. In this video, the Terra Al Extremo team searches an abandoned church for evidence of the infamous La Llorona. According to South American folklore, La Llorona is thought to be a vengeful spirit, the ghost of a woman who's been left to eternally search for her lost children. She is similar to the more common woman in white. However, in the case of La Llorona, she's said to search for her children near bodies of water, as that's where she drowned them in a moment of madness. In the footage, we see the team explore an area around an old abandoned church that is located near a lake, an area, it seems, where they think such a spirit may reside. After searching for some time, they finally catch a glimpse of something unusual. Take a look. Just as they turn the corner, they manage to inadvertently capture a mysterious dark figure that quickly slinks out of sight. Not long after, as the team is exploring the interior of the building, we see what appears to be the same figure once again. The figure then seems to make one final appearance right near the end of their investigation. At first, it's difficult to notice. However, if you brighten the footage, you can actually see it appears to be flying through the air.
No inventes.
¿Sí los tienes?
Sí los vi, sí los tomé.
So has the Terra Al Extremo team managed to capture evidence of La Llorona haunting the area around this old church? Or was it perhaps just a squatter? If the latter is true, then how does one explain the figure's seeming ability to levitate?
No inventes.
TikToker Dino Nuggets 741 believes his house is haunted and has decided to document the occurrences for all to see online. We've featured several of his videos before, however in this one it seems he might have actually captured visual evidence of the entity that is supposedly haunting him. The footage begins as we see the TikToker watching TV. Suddenly, he hears a strange noise and gets up to investigate. Cautiously, he looks around. Then as he enters the bathroom, the source of the mysterious sound becomes apparent. His shower has seemingly turned itself on. The TikToker then remarks that this is the reason his water bill is so high.
Why my water bill is $600 a month.
He continues investigating the surrounding area, checking the toilet, then the walk-in closet. Suddenly, another noise startles him and he immediately heads back into the bathroom. It seems as though the potential poltergeist has struck again, this time turning the sink faucet on while the TikToker's back was turned. Things then reach a new level of creepy when he heads over to turn the water off. Take a look at what he's captured on camera.
I'm standing right here.
If you watch the mirror closely, you'll notice that a dark shadowy figure appears to pass behind him.
I'm standing right here.
Initially, the TikToker doesn't seem to notice anything as he can be heard muttering that he needs to move house.
Nothing. Time to move.
Some viewers think that the figure might simply be an accomplice, one that's been unintentionally caught fleeing the scene after turning on the faucet. However, the TikToker did give us a good look at the surrounding area beforehand and there didn't seem to be anyone there. Furthermore, there were no obvious hiding spots that looked big enough for a person to hide. Take another look at the mysterious figure. What do you think? Has this TikToker really captured video proof of the poltergeist that's said to be haunting his house? Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments down below.
Good. I'm standing right here. I don't know what you want me to do, Bob. See, nothing in here, man.
When Redditor Outrageous Sector 67 moved onto an old farm somewhere in the outer suburbs of Minneapolis, they decided to set up a trail camera. Likely expecting to catch a glimpse of the local wildlife, they were probably unnerved by what the camera actually captured. Take a look. Instead of deer or another animal, the image appears to show a ghostly figure. It's wearing a long white dress and looks to have strange hair, or is possibly wearing a bonnet of some kind. Several Redditors place the style of the attire in the 1920s, while others think it could be even older, perhaps that of a local native tribe. The figure also appears to be semi-transparent and seems to be floating across the land. The mystery gets even stranger as, according to the poster, the camera actually took a series of 3 photos, but this was the only one that showed the mysterious figure. As is the case with many of these types of trail cam images, there's always a chance that it's simply captured a regular person walking through the area. However, in this instance, the figure is dressed so strangely that there's certainly a reason to suspect that it's not a regular person. So could this really be some sort of paranormal entity, or is there another way to explain this bizarre photo? This next video on our list is certainly a strange one. It was uploaded to YouTube by Animetrics, however its actual origins are unknown. In the clip, we see a cat standing on the sidewalk, possibly outside a store. Amazingly, this very feline seems to be walking in place, as if it's on an invisible treadmill. Its little feet glide across the ground while its body remains in the exact same spot. So could this be, as some viewers have noted, a glitch in the Matrix? After a few seconds, a passerby approaches the cat. However, as they do, the animal immediately begins to walk normally. The person leaves, then the cat goes right back to its impromptu moonwalk. One theory is that the cat might be on a leash, which is holding it in place as it attempts to move forward. Watch the clip one more time and let me know your explanation for this bizarre sighting. Recently, security cameras have become a great source of strange and inexplicable footage. Whether it's due to their poor compression rate or perhaps some other glitch is debatable. Whatever the case may be, they certainly do capture some rather creepy things. This footage, uploaded to Reddit by EvenServe6268, was supposedly taken from their doorbell camera. Take a look at what it shows. In the beginning, we can see a car that appears to be pulling out of a driveway across the street. Suddenly, a shadowy, transparent figure races across the screen. It moves from left to right, then mysteriously disappears altogether. As spooky as the figure first seems, some viewers have theorized that it might actually be an optical illusion. They suggest that it's just an ordinary shadow that appears to be moving so fast because it's being cast by the light of a moving vehicle. However, apart from the car on the far right-hand side, there doesn't appear to be anything else around. Unfortunately, it seems that unless more evidence comes to hand, the true identity of this strange shadowy figure will have to remain a mystery. Before we take a listen to some truly horrifying sounds, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and creepy videos. When Redditor Gaddon420 started hearing some strange noises while out walking their dog, they immediately took out their phone and hit record. Take a listen at what they heard. As the camera rolls, you can hear a loud, high-pitched shriek echo through the night air. The poster says that whatever was making the sounds kept getting closer and closer. They think it was some sort of animal, but their wife disagrees. There are numerous ghosts and cryptids that are known for their distinctive screams. The most recognised is probably the banshee. Rooted in Irish folklore, banshees are said to be female spirits that roam the countryside. Their wailing supposedly heralds the death of a loved one. Some Redditors who have watched the footage think that the noise isn't coming from something supernatural at all. One theory is that it's actually the cry of a female fox, also known as a vixen. These animals have loud, high-pitched cries, and many people say that if you've not heard them, they can scare the daylights out of you. Watching the footage, it's clear that the dog is well aware that something's lurking in the darkness nearby. What it is exactly will have to remain unknown. Now, if you want to see some more scary videos, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, we have a massive paranormal playlist there that'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Leave us a comment down below, smash that thumbs up button. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.